Okay, so the 28 years trailer has dropped. And apologies again for my face. I have paralysis down here due to a surgery that I had. You probably see the scar. It is what it is. So I apologise for my speaking and the fact that I look like I'm a bit strange like this. If Jim Ross can do commentary like this for years, I can do a video like it. So anyway, 28 years later has dropped. I love the original films, the two previous ones. This one is amazing, the first one. So it's about an apocalypse has happened. We've had zombies taking over due to a rage virus. The world, the country's been decimated, and then we sort of follow the survivors. Very Walking Dead, very that sort of type of film. Now the thing I like most about these movies is they're very, very British. Especially the first one. It's so British, this film. It's great. It's done by a British director as well. It's just Danny Boyle. It's an amazing film. Very gritty, very violent, very scary. It's a proper, and there's parts in these films, both of them, that stay with you. So we're going to try this and see what this new trailer's like, and hopefully it's going to be good. All right. What was that? Whoa! What in the heck? Oh, it's the okay, little island, underwater.
When so many are dead.
Whoa.
Infected and non-infected alike.
That's why our home is so precious.
You know, I feel he's a bit young.
He's ready, King.
7, 6, 11, 5.
That's
Once
that
you
poem.
walk onto that mainland, there's no rescues.
Moving up and down again. Don't.
Dave Boyle back.
Look at what's
Ugh.
in front of you.
What? Oh, rage.
The bullet and the bandolier.
Holy Jesus.
There are many kinds of death.
And some are better than others.
Whoa.
This is a glorious day. Day of judgment.
Oh.
There's no discharge in the war.
Right, so from that looks terrifying to me. It's that same feeling, that same sorry, that same feeling you get, that same uncomfortableness that these films give you. It's not so much the scare, it's the uncomfortable feeling that it gives you as well. It makes you feel horrible. I saw Voldemort. He was in it. What's his name? Rafe? No. Oh yeah, Voldemort was in it. It looked very Walking Dead-y to me. There's going to be a lot of flashbacks by look at it. Like the church scene looked like a flashback to when it first started. I know there was a scene in the teaser in like a house when they're watching Teletubbies or something. That looked like a flashback. So I think there's going to be a lot of flashbacks to like how some of these characters ended up on this like island, this sort of little island thing they're on. So it looks like it's an island, a secluded island, where obviously it floods and the bridge like between the mainland and the island obviously overflows with water, and that's what cuts them off. Very interesting. Now it's good to see that the infected, the zombies, the infected ones, they're kind of like really skinny now. So I'm guessing, because that was I remember in the first movie there was a thing about what would happen if they can't eat. What would happen then? What would happen to them? Would they all die out? And it said at the beginning of that trailer as well about the dead, both infected and non-infected. So to me that says that the infected do die off. They're not like the zombies that live forever and walk around all like manked up. They will die off if they starve, if they get emaciated probably. That's interesting. I like that. Again, it's that there's something about these films, the way the zombies are, they're very sort of like crazy, erratic. They're not like your Walking Dead zombie, your classic sort of like Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead zombie. They're not the they're really fast moving, really energetic. They chase you down, they grab you. You know, they're basically wild people. They're infected. They're wild. They're crazy. It's hot. It's terrifying. Like the idea of this ever happening is obviously not going to happen, but it's this virus breaks out and does this to people. It's mad. Like the way these films are done was perfect for me. Like you see the first one, it's like sort of 28 days later, and you get the 28 months, 28 weeks later. They never did months later. She's done 28 months later. This is obviously going straight to years. It's a shame they did the 28 months one. But definitely, that looks amazing. The guy there, he's Craven the Hunter, right? I think it's him. I don't know if he's English or American. I don't know. So, we'll quick watch it again. We'll try to look at it. Obviously, military there. Again, this looks like it could be set in the past, but I'm not 100% sure. See? Infected nutters. He looks terrified, that young lad, doesn't he? Let's be honest. Yeah, so the bridge, so obviously this is got a low tide, maybe they can get across, the rest of the time's high tide. Look, all the dead there, look. Again, look, flashbacks maybe.
Not infected alike.
That's why our home is so precious.
It's a nice little community there. That's why it seems very Walking Dead-y, that feels very Walking Dead-y.
You know, I feel he's a bit young.
He's ready, King.
7, 6, 11.
That's the poem we
When
heard
she
in the
walked
last
onto that
trailer, the little
mainland,
teaser.
There's no rescues.
Moving up and down again. Don't. Look
That
at
looks
what's in
disgusting.
front
Whatever
of
that is, looks disgusting. You see how he's effectively skinny.
The bullet and the bandolier.
Yeah, so the rage, that's the yellow, the red in the eye rage.
There are many kinds of death.
Yeah, that's Voldemort.
Some are better than others.
That looks horrific, where that is. Flashes. This looks horrific.
This is a glorious day.
See, I'm wondering,
Of judgment.
this here, is that the church from the first film? Remember, when he wakes up from the coma, he goes into a church at the beginning. I wonder if that's that same church. But definitely looking forward to that. That is a cinema jobby. That is a cinema job that is me terrified in the cinema. But I do love these films. I said the same about these films that make you feel very uncomfortable. There's scenes in this one. If you've seen it, also I'll try and spoil it for you. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. I definitely recommend you go and see it. Where Robert Carlyle kisses his wife, girlfriend type thing. And then what happens next is it stayed with me for like weeks after watching this film. The image of everything that happens after that. It was just something that gets in your head and you keep replaying it, you know. It's one of those sort of things. This one's like the ending of the movie when you find out what's going on at the end of the film. It's like, it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's very good at making you feel uncomfortable, and the fact that you sort of like you want the heroes to do well. They're very good films, and they're also quite good standalone films. Because even though like this obviously gives you the story, you could just watch that one and not have seen the previous one, and you can watch them out of order and still work it out. It's not like, well, it kind of is a linear story. It's not a linear story. You don't have to do it linear if you don't want to. And this one looks very much the same. I can't see any of the characters from the previous films in this one. So again, it could be another standalone film. And that to me, I like that. I like that fact it's a standalone film. I do wish they'd done it 28 months later, just to see what would have happened then. But so they've jumped to this one. But I'm going to watch these two again. So I might do a video review on watch both of them. So which was my favourite and which a little talk about it. Hard to talk at the minute, but I'll do my very best. If you've put up with this, thank you very much for watching the video. There are a few more trailer reactions on the channel, so if you could watch them, that'd be great. And obviously message me, let me know which one of these is your favourite, and let me know what you think of that one. If you think it's going to be any good, will you go to the cinema or are you going to wait for streaming? That's an interesting one as well. Like, is it worth going to cinema to see it? Does it cost a bit of money, or would you rather wait for streaming? So that's an interesting one as well. I saw that one at the cinema. I didn't see that one at the cinema. I saw that one at the cinema. But very uncomfortable watching the cinema. But anyway, yeah, as I said, if you could like this video and subscribe if you really liked it, and also then you can see more of my videos. There's more, if you go onto my channel, there's loads more videos. I've done trailer reactions, reviews and stuff like that. I do a lot of stuff with the kids as well, got my kids, so if it's a kids sort of film, I do a review with the kids. I sometimes show them stuff from my past, and I hope the monkey hasn't scared you too much. He hides behind this telly all the time. And I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good day, and don't have nightmares. Bye.